Birds. Birds. There's nothing there.
What is up, my maniacs? I'm the Awesome Maniac, and today I'm kicking off Zombie Month with this classic comedy, Return of the Living Dead. Released on August 16th, 1985, it stars a pre-Jason Lives Tom Matthews and Clu Gallagher, among other horror royalty like Linnea Quigley and Miguel A. Nunez Jr. I don't have much more preface other than that this movie is a kick-ass soundtrack, so without further ado, let's get to the characters. One thing you gotta know before watching this movie is that it's insanely fun and has a small cast, but a memorable one. Starting off with Freddy, played by Tom Matthews. His slow transformation to a zombie is very tragic. Watching him slowly dying and the agony he suffers, it's fucking dark. Frank, though, is like that weird uncle that wants to be in every family photo, but everyone still loves him. Then you got the punk rock group with the "It's not a phase, Mom" Suicide, the monotone death-obsessed Trash, the cool-headed Spider, a few others, and someone who doesn't seem to fit in with the rest. Freddy's girlfriend Tina. She's so sweet and 50s-esque that seeing her with him is kind of jarring. Ernie looks dead already, but I love how calm he remains throughout the movie. And finally, Colonel Glover is one cold bastard. He looks over the death of all the characters with no remorse. All in all, the characters are very memorable, funny, and likable, so I'm going to give them a party rating. Starting off with the story, the first thing I want to say is that the dialogue is very crisp and tight. What I mean by that is, it's all smart and never a word is wasted. Reminds me of a Tarantino flick in that regard. With that out of the way, another big point for this movie is that the plot seems to naturally progress. Everything happens because of what the characters do and nobody acts out of what their character would do. I like movies that do that. The movie is also very meta with them referencing Night of the Living Dead. And I will say, before I watched this movie, I thought it was a sequel to Dawn of the Dead, given the very similar titles. But I'm kind of glad it isn't, because those movies take themselves mostly seriously, and this one definitely doesn't. As I was saying with the characters, this is a funny movie, but I don't think at any point it's ever too ridiculous. And the last thing I want to talk about is the ending, because the ending is fucked. Just everybody fucking dies. And it seems to be for naught, because the ending clearly sets up for sequels, which eventually happened. And no, I will not be covering those, at least not for a while. With all that said, I'm going to give the story an Avatar rating. Moving on to the zombies. Starting off with the zombies, I just gotta say, these are some goddamn smart zombies. Just talking this shit, ordering police for takeout. I love how tragic the zombies are in this, only eating brains to quell the pain that is dying. That's sad, man. That's fucking tragic. Like, I feel for those undead fuckers. But I can't talk about this movie without talking about the big boy himself, Tarman. Alden Troutman plays him perfectly. Those movements and the way he expresses his face and the way he says, brains. All that combined makes for a very memorable performance and character. So memorable, in fact, that he's in all of them. Major props there for Tarman. Also, Zombie Trash, sexy and badass. For the zombies, I'm going to give them a legendary rating. On to the kills. When I talk about the kills, it's standard zombie movie fare, but I will say the effects are really great. The blood spurts, the body tearing, the animatronic half woman, all of that is really well done. Not much else to say here, so I'm going to give the kills and gore a head stomp rating. And as always, enjoy the gory goodness. excited to review this movie because I thought it was the perfect one to kick off Zombie Month. But for my overall final thoughts, I gotta say, I simply love this movie. The characters, the story, the zombies, the kills, all that works together to make a very memorable zombie comedy flick, which seems to become its own subgenre I like to call a zombie flick. I'm gonna have to give this movie a rainy day rating. I just enjoyed it so much. Join me next week where we take a look at Tom Savini's directorial debut. Until then, why don't you go check out episode 2 of Stream Warriors, where we talk about everything Friday the 13th with special guest Adam Marcus, aka the director of Jason Goes to Hell. He drops some nice behind the scenes tidbits that I don't think has been covered elsewhere. So I'm going to leave the link down below for you to watch that, and it's also going to be in a box over here. So see you next time. Bye bye.